Good morning, everybody. This is Indira, Assistant Professor of Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Department of Mathematics. In the last class, we have seen how to find whether the matrix is dependent or linearly independent. We have checked it and followed the rules on how to declare whether the matrix is linearly dependent or independent. Today, we'll try to find out the methods of finding eigenvalues and eigenvectors of a given matrix. Now, eigenvalues and eigenvectors of a matrix. Before going to the eigenvalues and eigenvectors of a matrix, we would like to discuss what is a characteristic equation. The characteristic vector of a matrix. Let A is equal to Aij, a general notation of the given matrix, be an n into n matrix. A non-zero vector x is said to be characteristic vector of A if there exists a scalar such that Ax is equal to lambda x. Ax is equal to lambda x. And we would know that Ax is equal to lambda x, then x is not equal to 0. Then we say that lambda is an eigenvalue or eigenvector, eigenroot of capital A. For example, let A is equal to a 2 into 2 matrix, 5, 4, 1, 2, and x is equal to 1 minus 1. Then A into x is equal to 5, 4, 1, 2, 1 minus 1. Upon multiplying, we would like to get 1 into x. Here, the characteristic vector of A is 1 minus 1 and characteristic root of A is 1. We notice that eigenvalue of a square matrix A can be 0, but a 0 vector cannot be an eigenvector of A. Now, we would like to go for the methods of finding out the eigenvectors of a matrix A. Let capital A is equal to Aij be n cross n. Let x be the eigenvector of A corresponding to eigenvalue lambda. Then by definition, Ax is equal to lambda x. We can write lambda into x as lambda into ix because where I is an identity matrix. Bringing everything on the left hand side, we will get Ax minus lambda ix is equal to 0. Ax minus lambda ix is equal to 0. Take x as common, a minus lambda I into x is equal to 0, and this is homogeneous system of n equations in n unknowns. We'll have a non-zero solution x if and only if determinant of a minus lambda I is equal to 0. Here, a minus lambda I is called the characteristic matrix of A, and a minus determinant of a minus lambda I gives a polynomial in lambda in degree n, and it is called as characteristic polynomial of A. Determinant of A minus lambda I is called characteristic equation, and solving the characteristic equation of A, we get the roots lambda 1, lambda 2, so on up to lambda n. These are called characteristic roots or eigenvalues of the matrix. Corresponding to each one of the n eigenvalues, we'll find the n eigenvectors. Now we'll go with the procedure of finding out the eigenvectors. Let capital A is equal to n into n matrix. Then the characteristic equation is given by determinant of A minus lambda I. Right? Then you solve the determinant, we'll get the polynomial equation in terms of lambda to degree n. Solving this, we'll get the values of lambda, which gives the eigenvalues. The characteristic equation determinant of A minus lambda is equal to 0. We solve the characteristic equation to get the eigenvalues, or we also can call it as latent values or proper values. Let each one of these eigenvalue be, say, lambda. Then eigenvector x corresponding to eigenvalue lambda is obtained by solving homogeneous equation, that is A minus lambda I is equal to 0 and determining the non-trivial solution. Now, we'll go with one example of how to find out the eigenvalues and vectors of a given matrix. I'll take a simple example of 2 into 2 matrix. Now, find the eigenvalues and the corresponding eigenvectors of the matrix. Row-wise 8, minus 4, 2, 2. Now, as usually, we'll get the characteristic equation by finding the determinant of A minus lambda is equal to 0. The characteristic matrix is given by A minus lambda I, determinant is equal to 0. So, diagonally instead of A8, you can write it as 8 minus lambda and 2 minus lambda. Take the matrix determinant. So, we would like to, and we can able to get it as, upon solving the determinant of this 8 minus lambda minus 4, 2 minus lambda, solve it, we are going to is equal to 0, of course, and we are going to get it as 8 minus lambda into 2 minus lambda plus 8 is equal to 0, right? And open this and solve for lambda. We'll get a quadratic equation in terms of lambda, and we can have two roots for that. Okay, so these the equation is given by 8 minus lambda into 2 minus lambda plus 8 is equal to 0, or 16 plus lambda square minus 10 lambda plus 8 is equal to 0, or lambda square minus 10 lambda plus 24 is equal to 0. So, upon solving this equation, which we call it as a characteristic equation, so we'll get two roots, that is lambda is equal to 6 or 4. So, we got the eigen values for the given matrix, that is 6, 4. 6, 4. Now, let's find out the eigenvector of the matrix. Okay, so to find the eigenvector of the matrix, let us consider a eigenvector capital X is equal to x1, x2. That is a column matrix, such that A minus lambda into x is equal to 0. So, corresponding to the vector, eigenvector, lambda is equal, for lambda, eigenvalue lambda is equal to 4, put lambda is equal to 4 in the above system. Then, we'll get 4 minus 4, 2 minus 2, x1, x2 is equal to the 0 vector. We'll get the linear equation 4x1 minus 4x2 is equal to 0, and 2x1 minus 2x2 is equal to 0. From 1 and 2, we have, solving these, we have x1 is equal to x2. So, let x1 is equal to alpha, the eigenvector is x1, x2, which is equal to alpha, alpha, take alpha as common, 1, 1. So, this is nothing but the eigenvector for lambda is equal to 4. The same procedure is followed for finding out the eigenvector for lambda is equal to 6. So, let us find out the eigenvector for corresponding eigenvalue lambda is equal to 6. Similar, as we have done for the procedure for lambda is equal to 4, do the same procedure by substituting lambda is equal to 6 in the above system of equations. So, we will get the two different types of equations, that is with the matrix 2 minus 4, 2 minus 4 x1, x2 which is equal to 0, 0, which is 2x1 minus 4x2 is equal to 0. 4x2 is equal to 0. Upon solving these two, we will get x1 as 2 alpha and x2 as alpha. So, substitute, therefore, the eigenvector can be obtained by 2 alpha, alpha by substituting x1 and x2 in the given vector that we have assumed. Take alpha once again common, you are going to get it as 2, 1. Therefore, 2, 1 is the eigenvector of the matrix A, corresponding to the eigenvalue of lambda is equal to 6. This is how we will find out the eigenvectors and eigenvalues of the given vector, right? Okay, once again, let me recapitulate the topic once again. When suppose A is a square matrix, then to find out the eigenvalue of the given vector, the given matrix, we have to calculate A minus lambda I is equal to 0. A minus lambda is equal to 0. We will get the polynomial equation of degree n. based on the order of the square matrix that we are taking, solve it, then the values of lambda, the roots of lambda, are called as eigenvalues or latent values or proper values. So for each and every eigenvalue, we need to find out the eigenvector. To find out the eigenvector, we have to assume x, a vector which is a solution of the given system of linear equations, and we'll assume it as x1 comma x2 such that, and we'll calculate a minus lambda I into x is equal to 0. First you try to substitute the values of the eigenvectors that we have got. For each and every value we'll get distinct eigenvectors. So that is how we can able to find out the eigenvalues and eigenvectors of the given matrix. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.